Many of our customers are looking to create a little bit of privacy on their property, but something that's a little more interesting than just a straight hedge of evergreens or a stockade fence. So sometimes it's nice to mix some plants together that get some good size to them to create something a little more interesting.
Yeah, so we have a little selection of different plants that will work and that'll get to a decent size. You know, the 9-barks have got pretty popular because they're, you know, quick growth, easy growth, and some nice colors. And you know, right behind it, probably the one plant that looks probably the most indiscreet or whatever is a type of viburnum that it has a white flower and a nice fall color and berries for the birds, but it doesn't really jump out at you. But it's a really tough plant.
Right. And this is really tough too. This is a rugosa rose, so it gets a really pretty pink flower on it. It's pretty large, and then it gets a beautiful red hip that the birds like, but this has got some really gnarly thorns on here.
Yes, it tends to be a little bit deer resistant because of the thorn, and the other thing is it can tolerate a lot of salt if you got an area near the walk or whatever with salt area.
Yeah, and pretty yellow fall color on this too. And then over, this is kind of a classic hedge plant. We've got lilacs. They've just finished blooming this time of year, but they give you that pretty flower with the wonderful scent in the spring.
So this is the standard lilac that gets quite tall, so you're literally looking for a big one, but we also have a smaller version that blooms a little bit later.
Right, called bloomerang, and that's just more petite. But if you're looking for something to get even a little taller than that, you can move into, there's a 9-bark tree form that's available, or a hydrangea tree. Yeah, so this would bloom in the late summer to early fall. And then there's ways to add some evergreens to that too.
Yeah, just a nice mixture, or even some of the tall ornamental grasses in a mixture.
Yeah. So if you would like some help with creating a screen planting or need help installing one, give us a call. I'm Liz Snyder.
And I'm Jim Hoteling, the Home Gardeners from Hillside Garden Landscaping.